guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to share with you my 15-week pregnancy update. I go through the same list of questions for every video, so I'm going to get right into that. And the first is, how big is the baby? And then I also include some baby developments in there as well. So this week the baby is the size of an apple. It feels much larger to me, but we'll go with apple. The baby's legs are growing longer than its arms, and it can move all of its joints and limbs now. And the baby is also forming taste buds. My next question is my total weight gain or loss. So right now I weigh 185. I started at 180, so I have a 5-pound weight gain. Although my weight does fluctuate a lot, so it'll be up a few pounds, down a few pounds. My next question is maternity clothes, and yes, I am definitely in maternity clothes. I've had to pull out my maternity work pants, and I also pulled out a lot of other maternity clothes and got a couple new pieces as well. Mostly black because I tend to wear a lot of black in general. I am still wearing just regular tops. I do have some maternity tops. I haven't worn them yet because it would be very obvious that I am pregnant or there's something going on with my stomach there. I have noticed with actual t-shirts and even some just regular tops that they're not reaching all the way down on my stomach like they used to. So I don't know how long I'm going to be able to pull off still wearing those. And during my last pregnancy I wore a lot of my husband's shirts just because there was plenty of room for my stomach in them. Like t-shirts is what I mean. So that's probably what I'll end up doing for this pregnancy as well. My next question is sleep, and I am usually sleeping okay, but I'm trying to nap as much as possible because I still feel really exhausted, not quite as bad as it was in the first trimester, but by the end of the day I am just done, especially if I haven't had any kind of a nap. It's just so difficult for me to keep my eyes open. And if I have to get up really early for work, I'm finding now that I'm waking up before my alarm even goes off and I can't get back to sleep. I have been taking Unisom some nights for sleep, but if I don't have a full amount of time to commit to sleep, like the 8 hours that they recommend for them, then I won't take them, and I really do struggle to sleep and stay asleep. I also wake up and have to pee sometimes at night, so that also interferes with my sleep. I have heard that if you get the capsule instead of the gel form of Unisom, that you can break them in half. So if anyone knows anything about that, leave in the comments below. I'd like to know if anyone, if that makes you feel the same way it did when you took the whole dose of Unisom before. My next question is best moment this week, and that would definitely have to be hearing the baby on the Doppler at my doctor's office, and she found it so quick. The heartbeat was normal. So I haven't been able to find the heartbeat with my own Doppler yet, but they reassure me that that's very normal at this point. I also was told at my 12-week ultrasound that I have an anterior placenta right now. So I forgot to ask my doctor if that could be influencing me not hearing the heartbeat yet, or if the placenta might be in the way, or there might be noise from that going on where I can't hear the heartbeat with my own Doppler. I also read with an anterior placenta that sometimes you don't feel movement right away, and with my last pregnancy I started to feel movement between 18 and 19 weeks. So I'm really anxious to kind of actually be able to feel it with this pregnancy, and excited for that. My next question is symptoms, and this week I've been having really bad backaches, and I also think I'm extra tired, and I'm probably not getting enough sleep or enough water, so that could definitely contribute to that. My stomach is definitely growing, and I feel like right now I look like I did when I was 5.5 to 6 months pregnant in my first pregnancy. So I really feel when they say you show so much sooner with your second and subsequent babies, I think that's completely true. It makes sense because everything's already been stretched out and reached that maximum limit already. Because my stomach is growing like crazy like it is, I am religiously applying lotions and oils, and right now I'm doing it twice a day, so hopefully that can help my body maneuver and stretch out all that it needs to. I'm also putting these all over my body, like on my boobs and my back, and even sometimes my thighs, because I feel like all of this stuff is growing and getting bigger on me. I've also had really terrible acne, really horrible acne, but this is normal for me. and this last week it covered like the entire side of my face, from varying extents of just like little pimples to pimples with whiteheads to the larger painful cyst-like pimples. So it's been really gross. I just have to deal with it, so it sucks. I do use a couple medications that my dermatologist allows me, but she also told me that they're basically like using water on your face, so they don't have a lot of potency, especially for somebody who suffers with pretty severe acne like I do. At the end of this week, I woke up, and when I got out of bed, I literally felt like there was a bowling ball, is like how I would describe it, in my pelvis. And this is the first time that I've really gotten up and kind of felt like a heavier weight there. I've definitely noticed there's more going on in that area, but I think my uterus is moving up and out of that pelvic region, and I'm really feeling it now. It's feeling really heavy even when I try to bend over or bend down. I've been squatting a lot to pick up my son, because if I just kind of bend to pick him up, I'm really feeling everything going on in there, and it doesn't hurt or anything, but I'm definitely feeling bigger. And that was also the first time that I really felt physically pregnant, like knowing that I'm pregnant, not just feeling like I'm gaining a lot of weight, especially in my midsection. My next question is food cravings. So I still this week am feeling like I am hungry no matter how much I have eaten, and I'm also still trying to drink plenty of water, and I'm really trying to up that even more for my acne, because I know it helps when I drink a lot of water. It helps my acne kind of tone down and it gets a little bit better. Hopefully that will help with alleviating my hunger, but I'm so used to just eating when I'm hungry that now that's all the time. So I can't eat all the time, so I have to try to drink more water and make sure that I'm not just thirsty and that I really am hungry. I also do see a nutritionist on a regular basis. I had to cancel my last appointment with her, but I'm excited to get back in with her. She has been pregnant 6 times, and she looks amazing and phenomenal, and she's just a really great encouragement for me, and she goes over my food with me and holds me accountable to everything that I'm eating, even during pregnancy, and also discusses, you know, proper weight gain during pregnancy. I felt that going to a nutritionist has been way more beneficial than any kind of information I've ever found online or received from a doctor, because it's really made personalized for you, for your specific situation. So me, for my body and my build, which is bigger than a normal woman, and she really customizes it, especially to me, because whenever I go to the doctor, they're like, oh, you're slightly over on the BMI, but when I go to her, she actually measures body fat and muscle composition. So she's like, yeah, you're overweight on the BMI, but you're also built a lot differently than a lot of people, and you still have like less fat than an average person. She also has a lot of good ideas for healthy things to eat during pregnancy, and they kind of customize that for what you like in particular and what your cravings are and where you need to be nutritionally. I know that was kind of a long rant, but nutritionists are excellent, especially when you're pregnant. I have also been trying to reduce my snacking type foods, so any kinds of chips or just snacky type things I'm trying to keep to a minimum, and I'm trying to replace that snacking behavior with a vegetable. So I have a lot of cut up cucumber and celery and baby carrots that I'm trying to eat and munch on when I feel hungry all the time. However, those are not very filling or satisfying foods, and I do like vegetables, but if you're really craving like potato chips or something, you know that grabbing some celery isn't gonna really make you feel better. My next question is food aversions, and I have not had any food aversions this week. And the next question is gender. We do know the gender. We are waiting to announce it with a gender reveal. I'm hopefully going to be able to do a video for that. Also, we're working on kind of planning out exactly what we want to do for it. I looked at some different options. Hopefully it'll be a lot of fun when we do it, because I'm putting a little bit of planning into it. My next question is what I missed this week. I've been just really tired and exhausted, so I feel like I haven't had a lot of time to miss that much, but also been very busy, so that factors into that too. It would definitely be nice to have a little bit more coffee and caffeine throughout the day and kind of keep me more pumped. and energized and going, because I definitely feel tired and sluggish. My next question is what I'm looking forward to, and definitely the gender reveal, so we can finally announce that, which we'll be doing in the next few weeks, I'm hoping. And this week we also did a very public pregnancy announcement. Everybody basically knows that we're pregnant and having a baby, and that I am not just getting really fat. The next is my bump, so I will show you that now. So this is my stomach from the front. From the side, getting so much bigger, like right here. It's so crazy. Like that. And on the other side. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're interested in seeing more pregnancy updates, I'll have these coming out every week. If you're pregnant too, I'd love to hear about that in the comments below and how far along you are. And if you've had any of these symptoms or taken any or used any of these same supplements and medications that I'm talking about, I'd love to hear about your experience with those as well. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.